How you doing? I'm Jimmy McDougal, but I used to be Jimmy Falcone, a respected New York businessman in the gangster and gangster-related industries. Then I whacked my boss and ratted out everyone I knew to save my uncle's life. Now, ratting out the mob is not as glamorous as you think. Before the trial, they stick you in a federal safe house on an army base so no one can get to you. But that doesn't mean they don't try.
Jimmy, you killed the Dawn. A simple apology ain't gonna cut it.
Hey, I offered to do the eulogy. I wasn't the one who said that's in bad taste. It was the family consigliere. His coming to see me could only mean danger, but it was still nice to have a visitor.
You know, Jimmy, back in the Roman Empire, and in Godfather 2, when somebody messed up the way you just did, they were given a way to provide for their wife and kids for the rest of their lives. All they had to do was kill themselves before the trial.
Over my dead body, you son of a bitch! Said with all respect, you a man in your position.
Look, Jimmy, I've always liked you. In fact, I went to the mat for you to help your family. Help me help you.
Wow, when does the guy who doesn't like me get here?
Listen, it'll be very embarrassing for me to go back and say you won't honor this request. If you don't do this, I will dedicate my life to hunting you down. You and your family will never know a moment's peace the rest of your days.
How about the nights? Can we get the nights off? It was the hardest decision I ever had to make. All right, I'll do it. Pass it over. Turns out, it was an easier decision than I thought. So, here I am with my wife and kids alive and well in Vagina, Saskatchewan. But if you don't think that's pretty much the same as being dead, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all went him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they helped him, they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Jimmy Falcone has done it. He has won the Masters. He wears the green jacket. He wishes it was a blue jacket to offset his eyes, but whatever. Let's hear from the champion. I knew that if there was a day without snow, that I could win this. I did it for my wife, Cookie. Cookie! Cookie!
Breakfast is ready.
What's your problem? The sun's shining, temperatures above zero? You know that ain't gonna last.
I'm off to the food court at the mall to hang out but not eat.
You are not going out dressed like that, young lady. There's a reason they call you privates private.
Fine. God.
I'll be at the Science Center. They have a new exhibit on nanotubes.
Petey, what did I tell you about hanging around those kinds of places?
Don't ask, don't tell. I'll be home in time for dinner.
I'm not making dinner, and don't be late.
You okay, Cook?
Like you care.
All right, Jimmy. I dusted off the clubs. I've been working on my swing. Get a load of this. Who's handicapped now, you son of a bitch?
Save it for the course, Cheech. Tea time's in 20, and no way I'm gonna be late.
Oh, sure, go have your fun. I'll just stay here and do what I did yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. Nothing.
All right, well, try to find some time for yourself.
Don't you get it? I'm bored out of my mind. I can't talk to my friends, my sister. There's no good shopping. I'm going crazy here.
Well, you gotta do something. Find a hobby, like I got golf, or get a job. One of those will shut you up.
But what am I supposed to do? I ain't worked since we got married.
What about back when we was kids that summer in Atlantic City? You had a job then, and you were very respected in the community.
You mean a fortune teller's assistant?
Yeah, working for Madam Scamia.
Oh, I love that job. That cute little kiosk on the boardwalk, all those scarves you got to wear, talking European, not having to shave. Those were good times.
So why don't we open your own shop here in Vagina?
Oh, I couldn't. I don't have the gift. Madam Scamia, she had the gift. She could see things years into the future. She was a special lady with a God-given talent.
We could fake it.
I could do that.
Then it's settled. We'll dip into the nest egg, find you a nice place, and get you all set up. But first, I ain't missing this gorgeous weather. Come on, Cheech, let's hit the links. You know what, baby? Your needs come first.
Okay, Teresa, you're at reception. You distract the clients. Gina, you pick their pockets and get their info. Cheech is on sound. Jimmy, your lights and smoke machine. All right, let's do a practice run. Teresa, you be the customer.
Hello, I'm the customer. I would like to know my fortune.
Madam Cookie will tell you what she sees. Please sit.
Testing. Testing. I am the ghost of the dead person that you know.
Not yet, Cheech. Just the mood music to start. And don't say testing. Down a notch on the smoke machine, Jimmy.
Her name is Teresa McDougal.
Your name is Teresa McDougal.
She lives at 1234 Jim Carrey Lane.
You live at 1234 Jim Carrey Lane.
She is 25 years of age.
You're 25. What? 25?
Gina, you weren't supposed to pick my fake ID. Mom's gonna kill me now.
No, I'm not. I can appreciate a good fake ID. I went to my first bar when I was 7. Okay, everyone, clients will be coming soon. Teresa, show a little more cleavage. Jimmy, thank you so much for this. I'm so happy. I feel like I was born to do this.
Hey, my money's gone. Gina, you stole my money. Ma told me to.
No, sweetie, you misunderstood. Get their information, not their money. We're running a legitimate scam here.
Can you believe it? I thought she was totally gonna read me out about my fake ID.
Yeah, and I thought she was gonna make me give you back your money.
I know, right? Wait. Hey!
Oh, girls, where are my magical assistants?
Just look at her, Cheech. I ain't seen Cookie this happy since that summer she was on Prozac.
I know what you're up to, gentlemen, and I shan't allow it. The good citizens of Saskatchewan deserve better than to be taken in by your flim-flam confidence games.
Hey, this is a legitimate business. What, you don't believe in the supernatural?
You want to know what I believe, Jimmy? I'll tell you what I believe. I believe in a Canada true north, strong and free, universal health care, the metric system, the letter Z, that Saturday night was made for hockey. I believe Keanu Reeves is highly underrated. I believe if I were a woman and I didn't have the ability to wrap my legs around my neck, I would never take my boyfriend to see Cirque du Soleil. I believe in football with 3 downs, 2 fours of beer and maple syrup. And I believe that Rush is the single greatest band of all time.
So we can stay open?
I believe we're about to find out.
Customer!
You can try to distract me all you want, Teresa, but until you reach legal age, I see only your face. Nice eyes. Bad me, bad. You'd better not be trying to pick my pocket, young Gina.
When I grow up, I want to be a Mountie just like you.
You and 30 million other Canadians.
Oh, Special Agent McCool, my very first customer. You look so dapper today.
Oh, that doesn't make you psychic, Cookie. It only makes you observant.
No, you look good enough to eat. I'd love to put you on a cracker. Or a cookie.
Oh!
Take it easy, you big idiot. I'm just buttering up the customer.
Let's cut to the chase, Cookie. Stop that. We'll have none of that cheesy light and sound show here, thank you. All right, Madam Cookie. It's just you and me now. Dazzle me.
I see red. Your favorite color is red? I see leaves, oak leaves, green leaves, a maple leaf. You're very patriotic.
Just as I thought. You're a fake, a phony, a fraud. You'll leave me no choice but to shut you down.
No, I can do this. You're having lunch. The menu is in a foreign language you don't understand. The milk in your tea is sour. A baby cries. A waiter drops a tray. There's a mouse tail in your soup. A homely woman in a blue dress asks you for change.
That's so general it can apply to anyone. Not the standard Mandarin dialect that I studied in college. The milk for your tea is sour. Oh, I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Baby cries. The waiter drops a tray. A mouse tail in my soup! Impossible!
You got change for a 5?
I can't wait to tell Cookie how we snowed that Fed.
Yeah. How stupid did he look?
If only she could have been there. She loves a good short con more than anyone.
Jimmy, you won't believe it. McCool told me all my predictions came true. I have the gift. I actually have the gift. Just like Madame Scamia. She always said I would, but I never thought I did. But I do. I have the gift.
What, you think you have the gift?
Word's already spreading. I'm booked solid for a week.
This is terrible.
What are you talking about? She has the gift.
No, she doesn't. She just thinks she does because of what we did. Now we gotta keep making her predictions come true.
Jeez, Jimmy, that's gonna take up a lot of time.
I know, but look how happy she is.
Shh. I'm getting something. Pluto will be a planet again.
Okay, Jimmy, let's get to work.
So if we all just keep making her think she has the gift, everything will be beautiful.
But that's deceitful. A white lie is still a lie.
Don't you get it? When your mother's happy, we all get to be happy. So we gotta do whatever it takes to keep her this way.
No kidding. I swore this morning and she didn't say a thing.
Hey, Cook, tell us about work. What kind of predictions did you make, and to whom, specifically?
Oh, I can't say. Psychic client confidentiality and all that. Oh, what the hell. I told Mrs. Campbell she'd find $10 inside a new sofa. I told Mr. Peterson he'd have a scooter accident. I told Mr. Chan his son will set a new record at his hockey game. I told old lady Johnson she'll get pregnant.
I got this one, Jimmy.
Nothing like a nice, relaxing game of golf after a long day of bullshitting your wife.
Hey, how'd you get all this time off work anyway?
I found a sub. Okay, legs shoulder width apart, slight bend at the knees. You know, Cheech, it's funny. They took away my identity, they took away my livelihood, they took away everything that made me me. But the one thing they couldn't take was this game and my love for it. Mother sucking!
You're right, Jimmy. This is relaxing.
You'll win a raffle, you'll be attacked by a goose, you'll break your leg in a freak fondue accident, you never ride a tandem bicycle. Come on, people, give me a challenge here.
She was really good. Want to come over for some fondue?
Sure, we'll take my bike. It's built for 2.
I appreciate your seeing me on such short notice, Madam Cookie. I was hoping you could help me solve a case. I never thought I'd say these words, but I can't do it.
Really? Because I picture you doing it all the time.
It seems there's been a rash of convenience store robberies, and I have yet to be able to gain a description of a suspect. The only lead I have is this handkerchief.
Give me a hand.
Don't you need to hold the handkerchief?
Shush, 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 shush.
We don't have time for this. Ever. But anything you could tell me would be greatly appreciated.
Of course. Let's begin. Yes, yes. I see someone, a man, a middle-aged man, white, slight build, dark eyes, dark short hair, and a mustache. Madam Cookie has spoken.
Thank you, Madam Cookie. You've been a great help. All right, boys. We're looking for Hitler.
For Canada! And Mounties shouting in unison!
No.
Okay, now you do me. Get a load of this. 0 chance of snow. 0! From the Doppler 5000, no less. And I read it on the internet, so you know it's true. Let's go!
I don't know, Jimmy. I'm looking at my itinerary. I got Wheel of Fortune at 10, Andy of Mayberry at 10:30, and scratching my nuts at 11.
No, we gotta go now. It could snow any second.
But the Doppler said it won't.
I can't take the chance. If I don't get some golf in soon, I'm gonna go crazy. All I do anymore is run around town making my wife think she's a psychic. I need this!
Good news, Jimmy. I scratched my nuts while you were choking me. I'm good to go.
Hold it! Nobody move! I had a dream.
Not like Petey's, I hope. Oh, English, oh, math, oh, science. Oh.
In the dream, we were at a carnival, and the Grim Reaper shot at us 7 times. It means 7 attempts will be made on one of our lives. If anyone leaves this house today, they'll be in mortal danger.
Come on, Cook. Dreams don't mean nothing. I had a dream once that the toilet turned into a dragon. I still sit on a john every morning.
Ma, I can't stay home all day.
Me either. I got a thing and a thing. I can't say more.
Mother, dreams are simply manifestations of our unconscious desires. Freud says that our conscious mind keeps our primal subconscious wants and needs suppressed. Dreams merely represent the repressed urges released when we sleep.
Freud also said you want to do your mom. Do you want to do your mom, Petey? Is that what you want? Do you want to do your mom? There's no good answer, so shut up. This ain't any of that science mumbo-jumbo. This is fact. I got the gift, I had the dream, and you don't mess with the spirits. So no one sets foot outside this house today. Madam Cookie has spoken.
I had a dream about me, you, and your sister. We never did that one.
But Pops, you can't keep us locked up in here. It's child abuse. We got stuff to do.
Look, we all agreed to do this to make your mother happy.
Sure, for a day or two, but I don't want to make my mother happy for any longer than that.
Come on. It'd break her heart to find out she's not a real psychic at this point.
But you don't understand. I'm supposed to meet the cutest guy at the library, where we will read our brains out.
And I'm supposed to go to the Regina Comic-Con with Billy Allenson. It's the first year they'll have 2 people.
And I gotta do this thing. That kid's not gonna break his own legs.
Oh, you think I like this any more than you? I wanted to golf today. But if I can sacrifice what I want, you can't too, all right? I said, all right?
Yes.
Fine.
Good. I'm going back to bed. Like I'm gonna miss golf because of some stupid dream.
Careful, Jimmy. You could have killed yourself on that thing. What are you waiting for, Jimmy?
Just savoring the moment, Cheech. Just savoring. Okay, leg shoulder width apart, slight bend at the knees, check the backswing, and...
You okay? You want to take a break?
No, I'll play through.
Just take the penalty.
No, I can make this.
You want to break now?
I'll play through. I'll play through. I'll play through. I'm playing through. Hey, look at that. A little Australian boy.
Sorry, mate. I nicked ya.
Hey, Jimmy. I'm starting to think Cookie's dream may have been about you.
I'm playing through, God damn it! Okay. Legs shoulder width apart. Slight bend at the knees. Check the backswing and... So worth it.
And where do you think you're going, young lady?
Out.
I don't think so. Are you trying to get yourself killed? Did you not hear a word I said earlier?
I know, the dream, I'll die, blah, blah, blah. But Mom, I have to go. He's so cute. And he's a goalie. We met when I was fixing the hockey game. He's really good with his hands.
What?
We just kissed, I swear. Okay, he may have touched my boobs a little. Okay, a lot. What's third base called in hockey?
You fixed the hockey game?
I had to. Daddy said we had to make your predictions come true. Oh my God. I wasn't supposed to say that. Oh well, the cat's out of the bag. Bye.
Petey, is this true?
I am not gonna lie to you, Mother. It is.
You fixed my predictions? Every single one of them?
Not me. It was Dad's thing. I didn't want any part of it. A lie is a lie is a lie.
Are you trying to tell me that your father was sneaking around all over town this entire time, making every one of my predictions come true? Why would a person do that?
Believe it or not, he thought it would make you happy.
Well, you know what? It did. I never been so happy in my whole life. And what's wrong with you that you wouldn't? What, you too good to lie to your mother? Get out of here! I can't stand to look at you. And you better think long and hard about your morals, mister. I can't believe that big palooka went to all that trouble just for me. That lying, conniving, manipulative sack of I married an angel. Jimmy, sweetie! I'm coming to talk to you.
Jeez.
I know what you did, Jimmy.
I've been here the whole time, I swear.
I know you fixed my predictions.
What are you talking about?
You went behind my back, you deceived me, you made our children deceive me, you played me for a fool. It's the sweetest thing anyone has ever done for me.
You fucking kidding me?
On the outside, you may be tough gangster Jimmy Falcone, but underneath all that macho and beef and provolone, you're just a big old teddy bear. And I don't need the gift to tell me that. So I'm gonna close the shop. After thinking I had the gift, I could never go back to faking it again.
But Cookie, that's the thing. It turns out you do have the gift.
That's sweet, but you can stop now.
No, I'm serious. You have the gift. For real.
Stop it, Jimmy. It's over.
I ain't lying. Every single one of your predictions came true. Sure, we rigged a bunch of them, but they still came true. They all came true.
Give it a rest, will ya? You tried to con me. It was sweet, but you're pushing it. I'm not an idiot.
Cookie, I'm telling you.
Now you're just pissing me off. One more word and I will cut you, you guinea bastard. Well, look at that. They made Pluto a planet again.
Greetings! You know me as Petey McDougal, Canadian nerd. You also know me as Petey Falcone, New York dork. Like other misfits of my ilk, I never really felt like I fit in.
Hello. Congratulations.
This was especially apparent in our old life among the family.
Yo, Petey, try this lasagna. It's like angels singing in your mouth.
No thanks, I'm lactose intolerant, and pasta's not good for my gluten sensitivity.
You know what makes me sensitive? Jagoffs with no manners. Eat the fucking food, you mook.
Hey, kid, have some wine. I won't tell you folks. Actually, it was their idea. You need to loosen up.
Cheech, I've seen what alcohol does to people, namely you. And it...
Let to live a little, kid.
What are you doing?
The bride gave birth to a boy this morning. We're celebrating. Smoke up, kid. It's bad luck if you don't.
Really?
Hell if I know.
I was gonna steal that, dumbass!
Now that we're in Canada, I finally feel like I fit in. And I'm sure in time, the rest of my family will learn to love it here as much as I do.
Forget about it!
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. When he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they help if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Keep jerking it, Jetsy. Oh, almost there.
Yeah, that's good.
Relax, Cookie. It's not what you think. I'm sure there's a logical...
Slide it in and out. Slowly.
Okay. You went to a Catholic school. This kind of thing happens all the time. And, oh, God, listen to yourself.
You pricked me. Spit that out. You do not want to swallow it.
Jesus Christ on a bike!
Ta-da! What do you think?
Cheech, we're trying to keep a low profile here, so you go and swipe a boat?
Swipe? Give me some credit. I got it at the police auction.
Let's start the bidding at 500. Who'll give me 5?
Sold! It was a steal, Jimmy. Except I paid for it.
We live on the prairies. What are we gonna sail on? Seas of wheat?
There's a lake near here. We'll go fishing like the old days, except without the dead wise guys clogging up the water.
Cheech, I'm married. I can't just take off whenever I want.
I was married. I took off all the time.
And how'd that work out for you?
I'm gonna die alone.
I gotta clear this kind of stuff with Cookie. I gotta drop reminders, sweet talker, negotiate terms. Peace in the Middle East to take less diplomacy.
Hey, Cook, we're going fishing.
Great idea! Absolutely! Go fishing! Get out of here! Far away from Petey!
Huh?
Never mind. Just go. Oh, no, wait. There is something we need to talk about.
Love you, babe!
So, I think your brother might be gay. And if he is, I want to make sure neither of you gives him a hard time about it.
What do you take us for? He's our brother. I know we bust his balls, but we got his back.
Apparently, so does Jetsy.
Teresa, what did I say?
Ma, I'm just playing.
Well, stop! I'm having a hard time with this.
Get over it. You want to wind up like Mrs. Scavuzzo? She rejected her boy because he was gay. Died alone. Cats ate her face. You want that, Ma? You want a cat eating your face? Because I know a guy.
But I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You can act like a mom!
And never buy a cat.
You're right. I can do this. I'm gonna be the best damn mother of a gay you ever saw!
You know he's not, right?
Oh, God, of course. He's not cool enough to be gay.
If he was, at least he'd have a personality.
This is fun.
What are we, bonding now? Shut up!
I tell you, Cheech, you can't beat the peace and quiet of a fishing trip.
You want some of this?
Who's a big fish now?
Say hi to your mother for me.
Eat leg, fish dick!
I got your catch and release right here, you fucking mutt.
You broke my heart, you scaly prick! I'm out.
Me too. So relaxing.
Now them fishes are sleeping with the fishes.
So, young Petey is a homosexual. Splendid. I'm glad you called me, Cookie.
Good. Because I don't know how to tell him he has my support. Can you help me out?
I can do better than help you, Cookie. I can refer you to a qualified colleague. And no, I'm not deflecting your request because it makes me uncomfortable. Here in Canada, we pride ourselves on our pride. By the by, how's Jimmy taking this?
Oh, God. Jimmy doesn't know anything yet. He's gone fishing with Cheech.
Fishing?
I got no idea what Jimmy'll do when he finds out.
Did he mention being angry with me? Because I've told him I'm an avid fisherman.
But he loves Petey, so who knows?
I'm sorry, what? Just checking for texts from Jimmy. No, nothing here. Do you think it would be weird if I just showed up?
Showed up where?
At the fishing trip.
I thought we were talking about Petey.
Oh, right. I'll get my colleague to come see you. For Canada! Where friends are supposed to tell friends about fishing trips.
Don't move! Who? Don't move, I said!
What the hell?
Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't look at you. You look at me. Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Don't look at me. Look at him.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Don't say look at me. Just look at me.
Look at me.
Look at you being all, look at me.
Look at me.
Hey, look at me.
Whoa. Enough. I am Gedi. This is Johnny. We own this boat now. Understand?
Hey, I own this boat, pal. You want it? Make me an offer.
I'll shoot your fat friend and dump him over the side.
Hey, Jimmy, quiet. I'm negotiating here. All right, say you shoot Fatso. What's in it for me?
So, are you sure this isn't going to be too intense for you?
Maybe, but it's something I need to do.
Well, why don't we just ease into it then? Take it nice and slow.
What's going on with the hand down there?
Foreplay? Isn't this what you wanted?
No! I need advice about helping my son come out of the closet.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought this was a booty call. McCool kept talking about...
I think he said fishing. He's all upset my husband went without him.
Oh, it was hard to understand McCool. He was so distraught. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Don't worry about it.
And a little disappointing.
Oh, why?
Well, you're gorgeous.
Oh, stop.
So, about your son...
Gorgeous? How? Just curious. But, what would you do to a gal like me? Give me a for instance. Whoa, that is something. So, where do these scissors I keep hearing about come into it?
You guys are not gonna believe this, but I think Mom might be gay.
And the hits just keep coming. Petey, this is huge.
Who'd have thought Ma was a Lebanese?
Can you imagine what it must have been like for her in the old neighborhood? Carrying the desire that dare not speak its name?
Yeah, they weren't big on that back home.
And they hated people who said stuff like, dare not speak its name. So what are we gonna do?
Give her the love and acceptance she deserves. Duh.
Yeah, but don't come right out and tell her we know. I mean, she might not be ready for that.
Good idea. I'm gonna show her I'm behind her 100%.
I ain't had this much fun since I switched your birth control pills with breath mints.
That's why I've been so minty down there.
Why is there nothing on this boat but beer and grappa?
'Cause Jimmy says cocaine and boating don't mix.
This is pointless. We need money.
For a jolly pirate crew, you guys ain't too jolly.
Jolly pirates? We did it to survive a brutal civil war. We fled to Canada for a better life. But now, we are being deported. We need money for an immigration lawyer, fast.
Problem is, your crew's too small.
You need a few more hands on deck.
Please! Where could I possibly find experienced hijackers in Regina Beach?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Honestly, I don't even know if I'm thinking what I'm thinking. You ever hear voices, Jimmy?
Ma, there's a secret living in this house. An elephant in the room, if you will.
I know, Petey. A big, gay elephant.
That elephant needs to know they're loved and supported.
I couldn't agree more.
What about Papa Elephant?
We'll tell Papa Elephant when the gay elephant is good and ready.
And when the time comes, that elephant is not going to be alone.
No, that elephant isn't.
I'm glad we cleared this up. It's good to get things out in the open.
It sure is. I feel sorry for families that don't know how to communicate.
Ahoy there, Cappy! Avast, you landlubbers!
What are you doing? This is not some dress-up game.
Ah, come on. Who doesn't want to be a pirate? You boys need our help, and you know it.
Fine. We're desperate, and you Canadians are very helpful. By the way, real pirates don't dress like that.
But I already cut off my hands.
What'd you do that for?
A pirate's gotta have a hook.
Quickly, where is the hat now? We must put it on ice immediately.
Here it is. All right, all hands on deck. Oh, sorry, Cheech.
I've come to terms with my choice.
Mom?
Yes, Petey?
There's this pride rally downtown this afternoon, and
It'd be an honor to be beside my boy.
now that the elephant's out of the closet, let's parade it through the streets. What?
Yeah, laugh it up. You're both gonna burn in hell. So if you're not gay, and the little Dutch boy wasn't poking his finger in your dike, what the hell were you doing?
I told you, it was nothing.
That was not nothing, young man. Spit it out.
Fine. But I think it'd be easier if I showed you.
If he comes back in a dress, I'm gonna
Flindor, the elven spellcaster, a 7th level mage.
I don't understand a word you just said.
I'm a LARPer.
What is that, Swedish for loser?
No, it's live action role playing. LARP. We dress up in costumes.
Oh, it's like when you dress up as a French maid or put on a leather gimp suit, right?
No, that's good, wholesome fun. I got no freaking idea what this is.
Problem is, you've been picking the wrong targets, Getty. What you want is an RV. Them things are packed with a king's ransom at treasure.
What about your uncle's hand? We need to go to a hospital.
They'll be fine. He's had so many beers, he can't feel nothing. That's better. There's a galleon on the port bow. Or is it starboard? Which one's left?
I used to know this.
Get pirate insurance, I said. You never know, I said. But would you listen? I'm going to watch TV. And I don't care if it drains the battery.
Prepare to be boarded, you scurvy dogs!
Hoist the mizzen what sits on the wibble wobble.
Oh, where'd he get those?
It's standard now on all American-made RVs.
God bless the NRA.
Dave, the pirates are here.
I still don't get it. Is LARP a sport?
Not exactly.
Do you win prizes?
No, we get experience points. Then we use those to level up and...
Shut up! I stopped listening after no. None of this makes sense.
Patience. All will be revealed.
Roar!
A minotaur. Back, foul creature. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Fireball. Fireball. Ow! Watch it. That was really close to my eye.
Roar!
Backstab. Double damage. And Confetti Deathblow. So, Ma, what'd you think?
I think I'm gonna Confetti Deathblow my f***ing brains out. That was the most mortifying thing I've ever seen. Why can't you pick up a nice drug habit like a normal kid?
What happened to supporting me no matter what?
That was when you were gay, not when you were a fairy.
I'm an elf. I wish I was a fairy. That's a whole other level. You need to learn 6th level enchantments and...
Enough! This is just unnatural.
Well, this is who I am.
No, it's not. You're choosing to be this way. All you need to do is, I don't know, meet the right girl. Oh, this is all my fault. I should have pushed him into sports.
It gets better, Petey.
Trust me, it does not get better. One more score like this and you'll have immigration lawyers coming out your ass. Damn, it's fun being a pirate.
It's not meant to be fun. We do it for survival.
What about pillaging? That part's fun, right?
Those are Vikings.
We should be those next. So what do we do with this scallywag?
Make him walk the plank.
Petey, open up.
Go away.
Okay, he's in there. Get him! Cast out the foul demon, Father. The power of Christ compels you.
Ah! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
See, Father? What did I tell you? He's all wrapped up in the occult.
I'm not possessed. I'm a LARPer. That's not a sin.
But it's an abomination, isn't it? Tell him, Father.
Oh, heavens, not at all. It's not as though he's gay.
Get out of here, you intolerant jagoff! I'm still not having this under my roof. Tell your friend to leave.
Jetsy's my apprentice, and he's staying.
I said scram, Dutchie!
Jetsy, wait! I don't care what she says. We're a team. Freeze spell! Freeze spell! Wall of stopping! What is wrong with you? We're not hurting anybody.
I can't accept this. A grown boy pretending and make-believing? It's too weird.
Too weird? In a family that used to pretend everything was normal while our father was out running a crime syndicate? A family, Italian, mind you, that now lives as Scottish Canadians under an assumed name? Face it, Mom. Our whole life is one big LARP. Double glitter truth bomb.
Just stop it, you freak!
Hey, that priest dropped his holy water. Ow! It burns! It burns!
Come on!
Jimmy, stop! The joke's over!
Take that, you salty dog!
Ow! Enough! You two are crazy and dangerous!
Of course we are. We're pirates, for Christ's sake.
No, you're not! You're idiots! Consider yourselves fired! Ha!
We just got Jolly Rogered.
You know, Jimmy, I don't even think them guys was real pirates. Hey, McCool!
Ooh. Casey and Finnegan! What happened to Cheech's hand?
Fishing accident. But we got it on ice.
I knew you shouldn't have gone fishing without me. Hop on, gentlemen, for Canada, where universal health care even covers stupidity.
Aw, this just feels stupid now. Maybe Mom's right. We're just a bunch of losers in bathrobes tossing paper balls at each other. Whoa, who is that? Red hair and purple robes? Where have I seen that color scheme before? Thunder Fists, Eardrum Shatter, Dazzle Puff, Berserker Thumb, Allergy Spell! Feel the wrath of Flindor McDougal! Go ahead, do it, Mom.
Did you say Mom? No wonder people think we're losers.
Oh.
Thunderpurse! Thunderpurse! Sanitary napkin! Electric shoe?
Mom!
I'm not Mom. I'm Cookie the Concubine.
You mean Conqueror?
I just picked a word, Petey.
What the heck is a Thunderpurse?
I don't know, but it just saved your life, you little prick.
Thanks, Mom. That was great.
I thought about what you said, and you were right. But for God's sake, don't let your father know about this. He's not gonna like the idea of his son dressing up in costumes.
Avast there! It's a sea gremlin! Get him, Jimmy!
Come here!
Dad, stop! That's my friend!
You're next, help!
Oh, God!
Thank you for knowing what I was.
Aye, there be the booty I've been craving.
Thunderpurse, bitch!
How you doing? I'm Jimmy Falcone, a former mafia big shot and current suburban schnook, living in witness protection in Canada. It wasn't easy giving up the old life. My family and me was used to living a certain way, looking a certain way, and mostly talking a certain way. And so I say, a bada boom bada bing, and he goes, what's the matter with you, Stugarts?
People, come on. The sooner you learn how to speak Canadian, the sooner we can send you to your new home.
Wait a minute. They don't have American cheese in Canada?
They do, but it's called processed cheese.
Does it still taste like crap?
Yes. For the most part, yes.
There's no Cliff's Notes up there? How am I gonna almost not fail my classes?
They're called Cole's Notes, but I'd recommend studying harder.
You're cute.
Wait a minute. They call a garbage disposal a garburator?
Yes.
That sounds sexy.
How come they don't have Canadian bacon in Canada?
They call it back bacon.
What, from the back end of the pig? Why don't they just call it ass bacon?
That might go good with that Progress cheese.
I got a question. Do they call it a stick-up or a hold-up?
People! It's not that hard. Bathrooms are called washrooms. Whole milk is called... Wait, this can't be right. It says here it's called... homo milk.
Oh, what kind of sick country you taking us to?
And who exactly milks these homos?
But we had no choice but to pick up this godforsaken language before they shipped us off to
Regina.
Saskatchewan, where I'm still trying to learn my ABZs. But if you think just 'cause we live in the Great White North, we're gonna drink homo milk, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
I did it! I recreated the universe! All those Friday nights spent honing my math skills and letting my limbs atrophy have paid off! Time to discover once and for all the true nature of our world!
Oh my God, my shoes!
Stop! Your shoes aren't in there, they're on your feet.
I know, but this is where they sleep. Besides, with no shoes in it, what's so important about a stupid box?
Because inside this box is an exact replica of all existence. One glance and I will unravel the mysteries of creation and discover the true meaning of life.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Just put it back in my room when you're done.
And now, the moment of truth. Wheel over, Stephen Hawking. Wow, this is amazing! An endless, vast expanse of nothing. I mean, I knew it would be that, but it's just so darn big. I'm just a speck. This planet's a speck. I'm a speck on a speck on a speck.
At least you have legs.
A little pasta bolognese, a nice Chianti, some antipasti, and bada bing, that raccoon's going down.
Why you gotta waste a good meal? Just strangle it. Jimmy, get rid of that trap. You know how Petey gets when we kill animals. Humane this, and do you have to slaughter them for fun that?
Cook, the boys gotta learn. We're on top of the food chain 'cause we evolved over hundreds of years. Before you say anything, kid, I'm telling you this vermin has it coming. Don't go eating my geraniums, buddy. I'm a man and I kill things.
What do I care if one little raccoon dies when the universe is endless, human endeavor pointless, and life meaningless? Utterly meaningless.
Well, that was weird.
He didn't even make me feel guilty, which somehow makes me feel guilty.
I'll just have 2 peas, because I had a big glass of water for lunch.
Why? Food won't fill the void.
Petey, eat for God's sake. There are children starving right beside you.
So what? We're all just mites of dust with no reason to live.
Whoa, 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 no reason to live? What about the fat payday of a trifecta? That's worth living for.
A Fendi bag and store credit?
Scratching a real itchy body part.
And have you ever seen the tanned backside of a hot Brazilian... nut! I was gonna say nut!
How about your family? Aren't we worth living for? And you better say yes or I'll kill you.
Promise.
May God have mercy on your soul, Peter Frampton Falcone.
Nice try, but there is no God.
What?
I've seen the universe, Mother, and it's a never-ending desert of nothing. God has left the building.
Well, if he's leaving, I should be allowed to leave. Do I have to finish my pee?
I know I just did. Oh, wait. There we go.
Ah, young Peter, taking a kick at the can at the old kick at the can game. Brings back memories. My father used to kick my can. Now, don't forget to recycle this.
Why bother? They're just a bunch of random molecules.
Ah, nihilism. Existentialism's ugly cousin. But I defend your rights to your beliefs, so all I can say is... recycle or pay a fine. For Canada! where every day is Earth Day.
Come in.
Cheech, can we talk? I'm worried about Petey. I don't know what's wrong with him, and I don't know what's wrong with me for suddenly caring what's wrong with him.
Jimmy, I tell you this every time you worry about the kid. You get him drunk, you get him laid, he'll find the meaning of life.
I'm not sure that's good parenting, Cheech.
You remember your first time?
Sure. Her name was Sharon, and she had the body of a goddess. She needed help changing a flat tire.
And then she pulled your pants off and showed you the time of your life.
How did you know that?
'Cause she was a whore. Ah, not whore, slut. Whore prostitute.
What?
Your dad paid her. He told me all about it. You was a tubby teenager who liked Broadway musicals. He had to set you straight.
It's true. I haven't listened to Miss Saigon since. I can't believe this, Cheech. I mean, I think about that day with Sharon a lot. I mean, a lot. Like just last night with Cookie. And it's not just the sex, but how I wooed her, how I won her. It gave me the confidence to do so many other things.
Jeez, Jimmy, you're not gonna...
Father, how could you betray me so? Sharon, how could you not let me know?
One more note, and I swear to God I'll put you out of your misery.
Oh, Virgin Mary, I don't know what to do. My dear, sweet little boy's going to spend eternity in hellfire because he doesn't believe in God.
If there's no God, who knocked me up? Hey-o!
I need your help. He's my only son.
Don't tell me about sons. Mine totally dissed me. Chose his father over me. Of course, his dad did have that deluxe apartment in the sky.
Please, Mary, stay on topic.
And then he goes and gets himself caught up with that apostle gang and literally throws his life away. And for what?
Mankind?
Please, what'd they ever do for him? I wanted him to go to med school, but he wanted to be a carpenter. He could have been Dr. Christ, for Christ's sake. But no, he wanted to make chairs. Oy, such a disappointment.
Look, Mary, how about Petey?
You mean Peter? He was no saint, let me tell you. He made a pass at me at Jesus' bar mitzvah. He had a thing for older women. Not many people know this, but I am the original MILF.
I'm talking about my boy, Petey. How do I get him to start believing in God again?
All right. Here's what you do. Tell the kid to pray for something. I'll call the ex and make it happen.
You do that for me? Oh, thank you so much.
No problem. I got nothing going today except lending my image to a piece of toast in Newark. Then I'm wide open.
Come on, everybody. Time for church.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy, I've been in Canada for 6 months. I got nothing to confess.
As you know, I will not be joining you to worship your tin god.
Fine by me.
Hey, if he don't gotta go, why do I gotta go?
We gotta get everybody out of the house. Petey don't know it, but I hired him a girl and she'll be here any minute.
But you were so upset that your father did it for you.
Yeah, but I got to thinking about it in the shower and I came around.
Church is for suckers.
No, it's fun. I love going into the confessional and making the priests blush.
I like going in and punching them in the bojangles. But not every week.
Petey, I'm trying to accept this whole not believing in God thing.
So, does that mean you've canceled the exorcism?
No, I already paid for the caterer. Just do me a favor. Pray one time. If God doesn't answer, I'll never bother you again. Indulge the woman who brought you into this world so she doesn't have to take you out.
Psh, is she really so naive as to think I can just get on my knees, put my hands together, and say, I pray that a pretty girl shows up on my doorstep and it'll happen? Religion is nothing but one big Band-Aid on the scab of life.
Hi. My car broke down and my cell phone's dead. Can I come in and use your phone?
I can't believe it! God actually exists! And he has the same taste as me.
Yeah, I don't mind waiting, Auto Club. I'm at a really cute guy's house and his parents aren't home.
How could this be? I was certain there was only nothingness, and then she appears. God has spoken.
The Auto Club will be here in an hour. Exactly. What should we do to kill the time?
This is amazing. Can you hang on? I gotta give thanks. Thanks.
I guess now it's my turn to show gratitude for letting me wait here.
Thanks again. I can't. I must reject all sin.
Okay. So, what are we gonna do for the next 57 minutes? Buttocks! Triple word score!
You have a very rich vocabulary.
I'm a big fan of 18th century erotic literature.
Brenda, you're amazing. You're the most fascinating player I've ever seen. I can't wait to see which exotic word you'll put down next. Oh.
I'm not finished.
All right, fellatio. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Double word score makes 20, and...
Well, that's it for me.
I thought you were waiting for the auto club.
They're taking too long. I'll just drive it to the gas station.
Then why did you...
Too many questions.
Well, can I see you again?
Sure. I can do 5 to 6 tomorrow, or a quickie at 7:45.
I'll take both. Praise Jesus!
Hey, kiddo, what's with the smile? I thought life was a big pile of junk.
It was the most amazing thing, Pop. I prayed for a beautiful woman to show up at the door, and then just like that, one did.
That's my boy. And then what happened?
Isn't it obvious? I found God.
I bet you did.
We played Scrabble and talked and gazed into each other's eyes and talked some more, and then she left.
Petey, if you pray to God for a pony and he sends you one, you gotta ride it. You don't challenge it to a board game.
Pops, I've never felt this way about anyone. This weekend, I'm taking her to a church picnic and a scavenger hunt, followed by a screening of Return of the King, Director's Cut. 13 hours of G-rated bliss.
13 hours? At $1,000 an hour? That's...
I have distressing news, Jimmy. Yesterday, I noticed a car parked outside your house. I ran the plates and, well, it belongs to a known prostitute.
What? A prostitute's not allowed to park her car?
She knocked on your door.
A prostitute can't knock on a door?
And she went inside with only Petey at home.
A prostitute can't solicit my son? Okay, I'll give you that one.
Soliciting sex is illegal, Jimmy, and that's against the rules.
Okay, McCool, here's the thing. Yes, I hired a girl for Petey, but nothing happened.
Why would I believe that, Jimmy?
Have you met my son?
I believe it. For Canada, where the oldest profession is still logging!
Hey, where's Petey?
Praise the Virgin Mary. He's been spending all his time at the church.
I don't know what kind of scam he's running, but I swear to God I'm gonna muscle my way in.
You don't have to muscle your way into God's house, Gina. His heart is always open to you. What?
You just look like one of those people who don't use electricity.
I found a higher calling, and it's called the Lord's work.
That's my son.
Now let us say grace. Everyone join hands.
Cookie, switch seats with me. I don't want to hold hands with a boy.
Dear Lord, God in heaven, Savior of all men, except men who love men, please pour your golden love upon us.
Ew.
Cleanse my family of all unrighteousness. I know that's asking a lot, seeing as my sister puts out for anyone with 2 hands. My uncle's a degenerate, and I'm pretty sure my mother used to pole dance for loose change.
What the hell, Petey? Okay, my turn. God, please forgive my son for breaking the 5th commandment and not honoring his mother, and for being a massive douchebag. Amen.
Sticks and stones, Mother. Which is what we should be hurling at Teresa for parading herself around like a modern-day Jezebel.
Who's Jezebel? She sounds fat.
Look, kid, you need to learn how this whole religion thing works.
I'm very curious to hear what you can teach me about piety.
We'll talk about pie eating later. When it comes to being a Roman Catholic from New York, these are the rules. Every day but Sunday, you do whatever you want. And don't disrespect your mother.
Ow! Why'd you hit me?
Haven't you read your Bible? An eye for a tooth. So stop telling God I'm a slut.
Why'd you hit me?
What? I thought it was a thing.
There's only one person who truly understands me. Brenda, come here to me.
Whoa, here?
Yes, I can't wait any longer.
It's your dime.
Let us pray. God be with you, my sweet.
Yeah, whatever. Back at ya.
Hey, how was the date?
Magical. We baptized 3 Jews today. Granted, they were tied up, but still.
Anything yet?
He won't touch me. I tried everything. Showing him my lower back tattoo at benediction, eating a banana during morning mass, and sexting him photos of my Bing Bing during the 10th station of the cross. He thought it was a painting of Noah on the ark.
I'm so ashamed.
Don't be. Or do be. Honestly, I don't give a shit.
Oh, man, I forgot to get her to stamp my card. Petey, can I talk to you?
I'm busy, Pop. I'm making Brenda a diorama of the rapture. Look, that's us ascending to heaven, while the rest of the planet burns in hellfire.
Look, son, I gotta tell you something. I did this thing for you. Maybe I shouldn't have, but my dad did it for me. I was just trying to help.
Jesus will see your good intentions, even if no living human does.
Well, Brenda's not really who you think she is. She's a college student I hired to, show you a good time.
What do you mean hired? That's ridiculous. She loves me.
Does she ever ask if you're a cop?
Every day. And I ask her if she's a cute little bunny.
Are your dates in 1-hour increments?
So she's a fan of time management. What does that prove?
Do lots of men recognize her on the street?
She comes from a big family with a lot of uncles who like to spank her. So what?
She's a prostitute.
What? We haven't even kissed.
That's kind of their thing.
Damn you! Why do you try to ruin everything for me? Why can't you just let me have a happy ending?
That's exactly what I was paying for! This might not be the best time to tell him I used his college fund.
I don't care what he says. Brenda is not a prostitute. I refuse to believe it. That doesn't prove anything.
I will let you pay me for sex.
Aw,
Daddy, can I have a sit down?
Sure, princess. What's troubling you?
Well, hypothetically speaking, if you were shaking down someone and a cop got wise and started shaking you down, what would you do?
Aw, Gina, we went over this in kindergarten. Always pay off the cops first.
You'd give him what he wanted?
Sure. Paying off a cop ain't a crime. Well, it is, but you know what I mean. It's a cost of doing business.
But I can't give this little rat-nosed goobans what he wants. He wants everything. It'll cost me a fortune. Hypothetically speaking.
Oh, my little angel. In a situation like that, you got no choice but to hit him where it hurts.
His kneecaps. I knew it.
Oh, kneecaps. You're so adorable. These little kneecaps?
Daddy,
These little kneecaps?
Stop.
Gina, I gotta talk to Dad alone.
Sure. Just remember what I told you.
Petey, what's the good word?
Well, Pop, I want to say that I forgive you. I know that you were just trying to help me by hiring Brenda.
Thanks. And I'm sorry it didn't work out with your little hooker girlfriend.
Says who? I hate the sin, but I'm still in love with the sinner. I'm gonna save Brenda.
But keep it under an hour.
And when Chaucer said, ahoy, did he really mean ahoy?
Brenda!
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Brenda! You don't have to sell your body for sex. I'll take care of you. Brenda!
Young man, there's no Brenda here.
Yes, there is. She's right there. 7 rows up, 4, 5 seats to the left. The prostitute. Brenda, raise your hand.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm here to save you. I know the truth and I don't care. Our relationship is stronger than the strongest man on earth.
First of all, my name is Stella. Second, you don't know shit about shit. Our relationship was just business. You think I like spending my free time in a church? I'm a hooker, for God's sake.
Stella, what are you saying? We spent all that time together. Are you trying to tell me it was for nothing?
No, it was for $1,000 an hour. Standing here talking to you is for nothing. Excuse me, but may I use the...
Fuck off!
You okay, kiddo?
Don't bother trying to cheer me up. It'll never happen. First science let me down, now religion. There are no answers. Life sucks.
I remember when I was 15. Man, I was awkward. Overweight, pimples, 4 fingers on each hand. But life got better, and it will for you.
How can you be so sure?
This is your time, the age of the nerd. And who's a bigger nerd than you? No one, that's who. One day, you'll invent some cool computer doohickey, and before you know it, you'll be knee-deep in Asian chicks.
Really?
Would I lie to you?
You just spent the past week lying to me.
Nothing gets by my boy.
You know, I have been working on a new memory enhancement chip. I'm up to a 60% increase in recall with only a 20% chance of death.
Count me in. I'll be your first customer. And you know who that'd be good for? What's his face? You know who I mean, the guy with the thing we met in the place.
This is kind of a happy ending, huh, Pop?
No, you don't get the concept of a happy ending at all.